Installing or now uninstalling ceiling fans downstairs, part 3. In the previous episode, we ran into an issue with this fan because the blade will contact this pipe. So, what I've decided to do to fix this is we're just going to drop down the fan by about 1.5 inches. We're going to put this wood in between the box and the ceiling, which will give us the clearance we need for the blades while maintaining the clearance we need for the light from below. So let's go ahead and undo what we've done so far. What I would rather do is just move the fan out 1 inch or so, but that would require scrapping all the electrical that we just did and redoing this whole run here, which I really don't want to do. I mean, we could potentially fix it by... Actually, we could fix it. We could fix it by removing that staple and letting the wire come through a little bit more. And then this, the same thing over here. I can just loosen these staples and push it back. No, I'm just going to drop it down. I also could just put a down rod on it, but I don't know where the apparatus for down rod is. Plus, I could potentially use that rod in the living room, so I don't really want to cut it. Undo what we just did. Undo this, which we just did. Throw the necessary components on the floor. Alright, let's see what options we have here. I think the additional piece of wood is going to make the most sense, but let's just say maybe there's something that would work that was not inherently obvious before and will become obvious as I look at it now. That should fit. What's the problem? That's kind of weird. Does it not fit? It fits perfectly. I gotta find that. That's gonna be, those are sharp screws. That's gonna be painful. I don't see it. Here it is. Okay, so I really can't move it out anymore without taking out all sorts of staples and everything. I wonder if I can just loosen those staples a hair. It's not seeming so. No, I can't loosen them. So I either have to drop the box down like that, or I have to take the staples out. I guess I'm going to drop the box down. So I got to put holes in this now. Holes that will match. Do I have another one of those boxes? That would be so much easier if I have another one. I think I do have another one somewhere. I do. I got a bunch of them. I use this one as a template for the holes. So now what we're going to do is, instead of using those 1-inch screws, we use 3-inch. And this will just, the screws will go through these 2 pieces of wood. I'm not happy about this because this is like, I have to get out of the mindset of, you know, just do it good enough because it's only temporary. All these projects are permanent now, so they should be correct. And not that this is wrong, but I don't know, I just don't particularly like the way this is, but we're gonna go with it because it's not worth the time or money to redo the whole thing to the other box. I mean, this is okay. Nothing wrong with it. I don't know. Probably won't even see it once the fan is up. Alright, that's that. It's fixed. Perfectly sturdy. It's still kind of in line with the other one. Yeah, it's sturdy. Okay. Now we go back to where we were before. I guess I do have to hand it to the folks at Hunter for designing it the way it is, because it's a really quite a low profile fan out of a standard mount. I would say that's almost as good as a Hugger. I mean, that has the blades. I believe this is a 12-inch bit. You know what, 10 inches, 11 inches below the surface. That's pretty good. At some point, this will have to be redone because the wires will break from being manipulated so much, and then we'll have to change it again. But hopefully that's a ways out. I thought about trying to do something with plugs instead. Maybe that's what I should have done, or will do next time. We'll see how it holds up. You can't be serious. I don't have any spare of those screws, so I have to get that out of there. Oh, there it is. You know, it's surprisingly clean under there. Okay. Where's the bits? Get on there and don't come off. Why isn't it going in? I don't know, why is it has two? I guess it can fit two different size screws, maybe? Yeah, I guess so. That's kind of weird. Okay. I hope this stupid LED light is not causing too much glare into the film. Sure is causing a lot of glare in person. Assume we won't need that anymore once we get all these fans up. Because we'll have nice incandescent bulbs in the fans instead. was surprisingly clean up here too. There was a lot of cobwebs when I first moved in, and I kind of figured that was going to be a reoccurring issue, but I cleaned them all up and they haven't really come back much. There's a few here and there, but nothing like it was. What was that? Maybe a branch fell or something. It is pretty stormy out there tonight. Okay, let's see how this works. Take two. I think I moved the box over enough that could have stayed. Oh well. I think I mentioned this in the previous clip, but Hunter really did a good job designing these mounting brackets. These are so easy to work with. There's some fans that are just an absolute pain in the neck to install, and these are not on that list. This is very easy to install. So I guess if this was tapped into any fan, this was not a bad option because it's easy to work with. There's some other fans I'd be kind of annoyed if I had to install it twice for one setup. Okay. That takes care of that. And it doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look great. It doesn't look seamless, but it doesn't look that bad. Once the blades are on, probably won't even be noticeable. And I do have switch caps for these, so I'll have to see if I want to do it with or without the light. I tend to kind of like these without the light. Don't really need the extra light in here, so we'll see. It's gonna hang kind of low with the light, so maybe no light would make more sense. It doesn't matter. We've got the blades on, we can change it afterwards. I can't put a light on every one of these fans anyways, because we're running out of electricity on the circuit. Already got 120 watts of light on that one. That's was an amp or so, plus the fan 2 amps. It fills up quick. Unless, of course, they use LED bulbs. Oh my gosh, LED! This got enough clearance now. That's good. Okay, so let's see about this light here. I really like it the way it looks now. Let's see what happens when you add the light. I have a feeling I'm going to prefer it without the light. Which, assuming these fit, doesn't matter because I have this. This is a big globe. Could always try a smaller globe too. Actually, that looks okay, I think. So let me go ahead and get an incandescent bulb. Or I suppose these are tolerable to me. These are DEL as well. Are these for enclosed fixtures? It does not suitable for wet locations. Not for use in totally enclosed luminaries. Nope, no good for this application. I want the small 40 watts, that's all. I gotta grab some more of those 15 watts, I like those too. These only pull 29 watts, which is not bad. Oh, this all busted. Alright, let's see why that's like that. This should be a simple fix. It does look like the those switch caps would fit on here. Okay, so now we have to do something about this wire, which is for that camera. And then this we can just... Why doesn't that go down? It's not... Okay. Hopefully this don't shake too much. That hook needs to just come out anyways. I guess now is as good a time as ever to deal with that. I'd like to preserve this to use it somewhere else, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get this out. That nail is on there really good. Well, for now, I'll just do that. Deal with it later. Or never. It might be there forever. All right, how's our clearance looking? So this, we got a few inches there. We got plenty of space there. It's close to that, but not too bad. And it's close to this too, but I don't think it'll be an issue. All right. Cool. Let's stick it into an outlet and see how it works. Did you hear some water? I hope that's just the computer. Yeah, it was just the computer. That could have used a reboot anyways. I'm sure the uptime was probably over a month by now. We can go without this for a minute, or we can do it like this. Ooh, that's going pretty fast. I want to see how badly it shakes first. It needs new bearings. Needs new bearings badly. Actually, the balance seems okay. Oh gosh, those bearings are awful. Well, I guess this will be taken down soon to have new bearings put in. And the blade's clock is almost perfect. It's not moving much air just because of the way it's installed. Yeah, those bearings are pretty much unusable at this point. They're making all sorts of funny noises. Yeah, that's moving. That's really moving. That would throw some pretty serious air if it wasn't the way it is. You can hear it's trying to move the air, but it just can't get the air up on top of the blades. Yeah, it's in good balance too. Alright, well that was a success after the initial fail. And the light, it's low, but I can pass under it, so I'm not too worried about it. Plus it's right where the beam is, so you're probably not going to be walking directly that way anyways. If you're walking this way or over there or whatever. The bearings are trash. We'll have to get those replaced. Well, I guess it'll just be a nice light for now. Because I can't have all that noise in the background of a video. Oh gosh, the commentary would be through the roof. The box would be full. That is a really nice fan. I like it a lot. I've really developed a liking for these 90s Hunters in the past couple years. They're really nice fans aesthetically, and in terms of quality, I think they're really some of the best we've seen in the last 40-something years. Alright, well that's a wrap for part 3. I was hoping that each part would be one fan, but because of that hiccup we had to have 2 parts on this one, but that's okay. Ceiling is starting to fill in. It's going to look really cool when it's all done.